Yo, what up? This your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? We are here live. Alright guys, as we get set up, I just went live. Just got home from work, throwing on some workout clothes, got the little man in the room. Told him I promised some cookies if he stays in the room. Probably should have said that a little bit softer, but guys, thank all of you that get a chance to tune in. Thank all of you that get a chance to view this live. I want to talk about what you see on the screen, what you saw on the subject. Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn will be on ESPN. I want to give you my thoughts about that. I want to give you my thoughts about this fight, period. I want to just, give you whatever comes to my mind. Thought about this right before I left work, so I'm pretty much just going off the top of my brain. All right, guys, so ESPN. Was it a good move for Manny Pacquiao to fight ESPN Jeff Horn, or was it not? I've been hearing some people say that Manny Pacquiao's too good for this. Need to talk to the promoter. He needs to be fighting on something else. He shouldn't be fighting on ESPN. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think it's a good move for the opponents. All right, now if he was fighting a Keith Thurman, somebody like that, then I would say, actually, even if he did it like that, and he did like national TV where everybody can get a chance to see it free, it'll add back to his popularity because lately, after the Floyd Mayweather fight, the Tim Bradley fight, the third time right didn't sell as good. I don't think the Jesse sold as good, and now we got the Jeff Horn. I heard us for a while that HBO didn't want to do it. We just now really got the announcement about the ESPN. What's going on? What's up, homie? Is Jeff Horn worthy? That's the reason why I said it's good for this to be on free TV ESPN because a lot of people want to see Manny Pacquiao, including myself. I want to see Manny Pacquiao either with a top young gun in the welterweight division that people see as a threat, or either facing one of the top champions. Since he is a champion himself, I still think Manny Pacquiao has, a lot still in the tank. To be honest, I don't think his power is still what it used to be at, but I know his speed is still going to give people trouble. He won't be favored. Now, if this is the Manny Pacquiao maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, or whatever, Manny Pacquiao would have been favored to almost be anyone outside of Floyd Mayweather. I think a lot of people see that some things has changed about him, and there's some fighters that if he faced now, he might not be favored to win, like Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford might be favored because of his awkward, can adjust, switch footing style. Keith Thurman would be a tough one. And here's the thing with Manny Pacquiao, especially with the welterweights outside of Crawford, because Crawford isn't, a lot of welterweights are getting bigger now. Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, they all make Manny Pacquiao look like he's in a smaller division. But Jeff Horn, like if you go back and watch my video I did on this, I was like, man, I really don't know who Jeff Horn is. I had to literally YouTube who he was, look up some fights to even give you my thoughts on it. But listen, this is no knock on Crawford. Yeah, Crawford is that dude. I agree, the spawn of Millville. This is not a knock on Jeff Horn, okay? This is not a knock on any fighter that has 5-0 or 10-0 or 15-0 and people just don't know him, or 20-0. Just like is it Joe Smith and people don't know them. That's not a knock on him. He needs to keep doing what he can do to get in the spotlight. It's not a knock on him. It's more of a knock on Manny Pacquiao because he is a champion and people expect, since he only has so many fights left in him, to fight a top champion or fight a tough competitor. It looked like he was going to fight Amir Khan. I think that would have been a fight that people would have accepted. Then Adrian Broner, there was some talks, and then whatever happened money-wise or whatever, looks like that did not materialize. And then all of nowhere, we hear about Jeff Horn. And even from this picture, it looks like Jeff Horn said, huh? But like I said, it's not a knock on him. But is it good to put this fight on ESPN? Yes, because a lot of people, as it stands, probably wasn't going to buy that fight. If you'd have put that fight on pay-per-view with Jeff Horn, it wouldn't have sold well. It would not. I don't got to be Cleo. Call me now to let you know that it probably wouldn't have sold well. And it's another way to get people that want to see Manny Pacquiao fight but don't want to pay the pay-per-view to see him fight, but yet you can tune in free on ESPN or whoever have that with their basic cable package. You can be able to watch him fight, and then you don't really, you'll still want to see him with a bigger name, but you won't feel as bad because you get a chance to see Manny Pacquiao fight. He's probably going to win a knockout, and he's probably going to look really good. And by him reaching, a few million people on regular TV, then probably reaching, 150,000 if it would have went pay-per-view, give or take 100,000. Probably take 100,000. You get people that actually get the chance to see him fight. But like I said, this is not a knock on Jeff Horn. I do know upsets exist. Joe Smith. Look what he did to Fonfero. Look what he did to Bernard Hopkins. And those are big upsets. There's been more besides that. The champion is looking to take a tune-up with somebody to make a bigger fight. You know what? Zab Judah. Before Zab Judah fought Floyd Mayweather, he fought Baltimore, and I believe he was favored to win against Baltimore, and then Baltimore pulled out, the upset. But the thing is, it didn't really derail him because he still went on to fight Floyd Mayweather. Let's see what we got. What do you think about Broner versus Garcia? I did a video actually yesterday on that, just some pre-thoughts. It was when Broner said that I guess they opened up as a 5-1 underdog of Broner getting the Midas brakes beat off of him, getting his whole transmission ripped out of him by Mikey Garcia. I think it's going to be a lot closer fight than a lot of people think. I don't think Mikey Garcia is the 5-1 to beat Broner, not realistically, because if Mikey Garcia had that style of a Maidana, a Adrian Granadas, a Sean Porter, that come forward, volume punching, putting that relentless pressure on you, then I can see why Mikey would be a super clear favorite. But remember, Mikey is also moving up in weight. Maidana wasn't, gradually became bigger and fought at 147. That's what's Broner fighting at 147. This is a Broner fighting at 140. This is a Mikey Garcia moving up to 140. Mikey Garcia is actually a pretty good boxer, and he has pretty good power. And I don't see him going in throwing caution to the wind against Broner. And I don't see, once he gets inside, him having that work ethic that a Sean Porter would have, or he didn't fight him, but a Robert Guerrero probably would have gave Broner, or a Maidana, them guys that just make it so stupid ugly. Like Sean Porter made it ugly for Berto, even though there's some headbutts. There's a lot of headbutts in that match, but he made it very uncomfortable. I think this fight is going to be a lot closer than people think, and I kind of see they're going all 12 rounds by decision. I don't know which way yet, but it's going to be a good fight. I think Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn. I think Manny Pacquiao is going to. Manny Pacquiao should blow Jeff Horn. Head gas is clear from here to smithereens. What do we got? Do you buy into the hype of Lomachenko? I do think Lomachenko is a very skilled fighter with really good ability, angles out this world. I guess the problem would be is his level of competition, because there's nobody that can really rival him. He's not in a division like a 140 that's getting better. There's a few in 140. There's probably more in 147, outside of Crawford, like 147 is stacked. 154 is nice. 160 is starting to look sweet, So it's not like this. So we can't really see Lomachenko how he would do against somebody that's at his skill level, but compared to the people in his division, he's just light years above them. I do not think Tank Davis is ready. Tank Davis got skills, but he make a lot of mistakes that I see, and that's not knocking a champion that's undefeated. It's just saying I see what Tank do and I see what Lomachenko do. I think right now Lomachenko got enough skills and boxing ability that if Tank can't catch him and stun him, Lomachenko's skills is slightly better than Tank Davis right now. So do I buy into the hype? He's a good fighter, man. I cannot knock the guy. Do I know how really good he is? No, until you put him in his competition that he won't be favored or could be 50-50 or somebody that's actually a legit threat. That's how you'll find out how good he is. Like Floyd Mayweather, you know, people knock Floyd Mayweather all day. I don't. He hasn't fought nobody. He fought the best in his division. People that you get props for: Miguel Cotto, Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, and a lot of these people. He said, "Oh, he waited till Shane Mosley got old." But you go back on tape and you see when Mayweather was like 35 pounds, and he called out Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley didn't want to fight him. He wanted to fight Oscar De La Hoya. So Floyd was chasing a lot of people early, but they waited until he got super big himself when he was making crazy money, and they took some losses, and then people said they was ducking him. Do I think Ward should be trying to make a super fight with Anthony Joshua? No. No. Anthony Joshua will punch Swiss cheese holes through Andre Ward. He's just not big enough, man. If he moves up to cruiserweight, and I was talking to somebody that was in my chat room for my video I put up earlier, if he fought, oh man, I can't think of his name. The guy from England that beat David Hay, that was in the Creed movie. Can't think of his name, but I know what I just said should have jogged your memory. I think that would be a pretty good, interesting fight. You know, like he said, him moving up to cruiserweight, it is something that they're really talking about. And I think with the right opponent, maybe not a super hard hitter, but somebody they feel that they can actually beat and probably for a belt, I think he might actually pursue that. But as of Andre Ward taking on Joshua, Wilder, Tyson Fury, no. No. It would not be good, man. It would not be good. But all right, let me get back onto my boy. If you have any questions, man, feel free. You have any videos you want to see me talk about, you can always leave those videos in the comment section or live. What we got here? What do you think about Demetrius Boo Boo Andre? I think the dude is skilled, man. You know, I think the last performance I've seen, I don't know if he fought after that. I think he's maybe in Russia somewhere where, you know, I'm not sure how well he really took that fight, if he took it very serious. But I think this guy's really skilled. I want to see him because he's calling out all the guys and nobody's really jumping in there to fight him. He called out, I believe, both of the Charlos brothers. He called out, I think, Canelo. He's not afraid to fight. I mean, he's good, man. I mean, he's a really good fighter. You know, he's somebody, you know, I think he's good. I want to see him in there with, you know, a little bit more competition. I know he had a little break. I'm not sure if it would be because of his promotional company or whatever, but I know he's trying to be back. I know he's trying to be active. I know he wants some big name, and he called him out. But no one seems to really want to fight him. I'm not sure if it's a case that they're scared of him or if it's a case that, you know, the risk outweighs the reward, which means, hey, this guy's really skilled, and it's not going to be an easy win if it is one. But yeah, his name is not big enough to make a draw. A video I didn't do, and I'm probably not going to get a chance to do, is I wanted to talk about, people were saying about Kovalev, not, I guess, you know, War was guaranteed $6.5 million or something, and they say Kovalev was guaranteed $0. You know, obviously he got some money on that. You know, I believe Kovalev did, but he put all his stock, it seemed like to me, into, like, I guess, sales. I did sales. I didn't do a sales like that. There are sales, like sales jobs where your job is 100% commission. He got 70. He didn't get nothing flat, but he gets 75% of, like, the pay-per-view buys and what's at the gate and all that type of stuff. So he's going to get some money. I don't know what he's going to end up with, but he's going to get some money off of it, which lets me know now why he was so active on Twitter, why he was making all those things about Andre Ward, because he was trying to sell, because selling is what he needed to make the most money he could since he was going off a commission. But against Ward, who's not a talker, probably wasn't a good decision. Let's see. Do I think everyone is I mean, not everyone, because he's going to get some fights, but it don't seem like, and this is about Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade again. Not everyone, because somebody's going to fight him. But, man, listen, man, I haven't seen any top names in there. I haven't seen any top names call him out. I don't watch every video, so they could have, but I haven't seen anyone call him out. The guy has skill. Like I said, the risk outweighs the reward. Yeah, I would say he responded with his Kovalev was stupid for making that decision. I don't think it was the best decision to actually make zero up front with his skill level, being undefeated, and he was undefeated, and then fighting Ward. I think he should do like a job that I had. If you want to do it, he should do something like I had a job to where I had a base salary. It was like maybe $12 an hour, and then whatever you exceeded that, you got back in commission. So if I didn't make any sales, I still get my probably 60, 70 hours a week, whatever it was, $12 an hour. But most of the time, I always made commission. So I got my regular check, and then I got a nice fat commission check. He should have did something like that. Give me guaranteed $3 million. And then give me the back end like that. That might have made a little bit more sense. But guys, all right. So I'm gonna get back on to Manny Pacquiao, ESPN. What's blazing in sports? Hey, do me a favor. Please like, please subscribe. Definitely doing my best to give you guys what I got and to grow. And while I am single parenting, which is why, guys, I work full time and I parent 50-50. So when I have my kid, I can't put up a video like a lot of people do. I would love to. If I can come up with something where I can at least do more, I definitely would. But with the Manny Pacquiao fight, it is good for ESPN. It's good for boxing. It's good for people that didn't even know he was going to fight and going to be flipping the channel. It's good for every... Think about this, guy. You can go to a sports bar now and tell them turn on ESPN and you can watch this fight. And if he looks really good, it is going to draw interest back to him that he wouldn't even had if the fight didn't go on ESPN. The fight was pay-per-view. He would have probably lost some fans for fighting Jeff Blow the Horn. Somebody should have blew the horn when they made this fight. Let's see. Do you think Pac-Man is going to retire soon? You know what? Not after this fight. Not after this fight. I think he's gonna. He can't. He can't after this fight.